What's up, geeks and gamers? My name is Drementfh, and welcome to Thorium Gaming, and it's time to let Hashut rise. Now, I had to do some finicky stuff to make sure that our save file didn't get lost in the update, because the 3 new legendary lords came out, and some of them are amazingly fun. I especially like the changeling. I haven't played the Kislevite hag yet, but it's okay. And then we have another, we have the green dragon for Cathay. But a lot of new units were added in, a lot of new cool toys. I don't know if I can really do much of an overview of them here, but yeah, if we pop over to Grand Cathay, yes, we have Yoambo the Jade Dragon, and we now have like Jet Lions and Onyx Croman that are in, and it's kind of cool. For Kislev, I don't remember what they got for a lot of units. There are Incarnate of Elemental Beasts. Wow, I can't really say that properly. Anyway, they have a bunch of new units too, and the things in the woods, that sort of stuff. And Mother, what's Tankya? Wow, people are gonna like thrash me for the pronunciation of that. But there's a lot of that there. And the last one was the Tzeentchian Changeling, which is awesome. He actually takes on forms of other legendary lords, which is both awesome and kind of disturbing at the same time. So, and his whole mechanic is he doesn't get settlements. He creates like Skaven under empires, and it's kind of cool. And of course, there's Akold Hellbrass, who is one of the legendary heroes that came out. Get him for Warriors of Chaos or for Tzeentchian armies. I haven't actually unlocked him yet in any of the playthroughs. But that's not our focus here and now. Our focus is to try and keep going with our war to take over the world. So our ultimate campaign victory would be to control Jarnagrand, the Vale of Woe, and the Falls of Doom, which would be to take out the very, very, very strong Chaos Dwarvian forces there. But we are fighting up in the mountains right now to deal with the other elements of the world. We got a ton of very strong lords, all pushing our borders. But we do have some fairly significant armies. I don't really think we need to upgrade anything right now as far as our settlements go. But we've taken over Erengrad, and we are now shifting Astragoth and Hergar to the southeast to come up and help us take out all of our enemies in the mountains. But we also have to deal with Boris Toadbringer and Emil von Corden at Kappelberg. So we'll let the other nations go, and we'll see how it works out. If they go and take Beckhaven, that would be actually pretty good for us. It would deplete their armies and all of that, so... Oh, do we want to take that peace treaty? I mean... Oh, it's a tough call. That would allow us to focus on the Golden Order up here in the mountains. It would allow us to really hammer down that. Then we could divert Astragoth to the Empire forces, because Karl Franz is there. Oh, it's kind of hard to pick. Offering us 1,000. Only have the 3 settlements left. You know what? We're not going to accept that. We're just going to let the battle roll on and the war keep going, so that we can finish them all off. It's... Okay, good. One of their armies is left. We can actually go into Kappelberg and decimate the forces there and destroy the city, push the Empire back even more, and we can look to getting more allies on our side as well in World Rakers, all of the other forces that are out there. End goal, though, is to try and take over all of the mountains. There's only 82 nations left. Well, 83 if you can include us, but... Alright, so Strength Through Pain. Give us unit experience. They can't move this turn or keep moving as normal. Let's go with no delays. We got Supervisor for Drementfh the Ashen. who's got a doubled up name now for some reason. That's still one of the glitches there. Wild hunt has ceased, and a caravan arrived in Erengrad to give us money, and a talisman of obsidian, armor of destiny, nice. Infernal guard. Okay, that works. Getting lots of stuff from all of our lords. So let's move Hergar in and decimate Keppelberg. Cost us 1 unit of Chaos Warriors with great weapons. And we are going to raise it. And there wasn't enough distance to get him over to a different stance. Alright, so he's got Crushing Charge, which makes his Centaurs even better. Get Lightning Strike or serve or die. Raising and sacking settlements, it's kind of tough. But if we take Rally, should help us out a little bit more. Was he able to get Deadly Onslaught? Not yet. Now let's take Woundmaker instead and get Deadly Onslaught, because he's actually really good in melee combat. And I believe our Toruk is almost finished off. And Gorda's Backstabber. Okay, he's got all the Hobgoblin upgrades, so we can start looking towards getting him Survivalist and Counter-Striker possibly. Help us out. It's a lot of Hobgoblins, but that's fine.
Hashut Ankor.
And our army's up here. We're probably going to lose
Only Ursum commands me.
Fort Jakova, which, you know what, that's fine. Like, doesn't really matter.
Hashut Anunku, Ardugalzan, Tabarak, Draj Tabaraku. Afan Ardugal.
And this will be a key fight here. A Pyrrhic victory. What's it going to cost? It's not going to... Oh, it's going to cost us all of Scori's army.
Angva Grimazul.
So recruit a little bit of other forces. Now, where's our workload stalled? At the Wolflands and Howling Wastes. That's fine. Marcus Wolfmar the Grim are going that way. Alright, so they can kind of just sit there for a turn. And this is one of our... Yeah, we'll go Inspired Inferno. And let's take Drazoth and siege the... Oh, I did not see Imric there.
Arnuwa Arak.
We'll occupy it as a level 5 tower, which should give it a fairly decent garrison. We can get a Frostworm. Actually, how many frost worms can we get? That would be really good, having all those frost worms in there. That finishes him off, and
Is up, crew.
is Taruk. Is Taruk? Yeah. Let's get Murderous Charge.
Qualuma, les généraux. Hashut benda drash khazad.
Alright, that kind of hurts the elves.
I will not humiliate
Now, with
myself.
any luck, he'll pull back. I don't really mind losing Drazoth's army as it stands, because we can just get him back and get him all set up, but... Okay, Darklands and Southlands. So that's new. I haven't seen that since the latest update. We don't really need to set an outpost. So let's just let the other nations go and see what happens. 15 minutes in, and we've already got like 3 major conflicts going on at once, and our forces have taken some hits, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, we expected Fort Jakova to get lost. Yeah. That's not a big deal. We can deal with that as we go. I have a raspberry herbal tea that I'm sipping at right now, and it's really, really, really tasty. Not too bitter, nice and sweet. So it's really awesome. Seems like the Decadent Host is doing a lot on this turn, so who knows what's going to go on there. We're almost completely down to just the Legendary Lords. Yeah, we'll take a trade agreement with you for the cool. Add Goblin Cutthroats. Yeah, we're gonna add more troops. Alright, lots going on. So Total War will give us Hellforge Forgecraft options. Some of these icons have changed over too. Scorched Earth. Yeah, we'll take Scorched Earth because we're doing that right now. Is there anything in the industry tab that we need? No, we'll just... Yeah, we'll take that. That'll be fine. In the Hellforge Manufactory, we have lots that we can do for our melee infantry and our bull centaurs. Okay, so there's lots that has changed since the update, and I'm seeing it, but I can't really go into depth about it right now. Alright, looks like the Empire has fallen back a bit. I mean, they're still pretty tough. Wonder if we could get a peace treaty with just them.
You are not welcome in my court.
Nah, apparently not. What can we do for quick deals, though? Pirates of Sartosa, non-aggression pact?
Ignore my crew. They are hungry. I usually sail with living ones, but father You might be right.
Cool.
Your will.
The Usek. Yeah, they're a vassal
Always ready for a headbutting contest.
I submit.
of Archaon and his boys, so that's fine.
More head. So be it.
A military alliance with the Warhost of the
Bow
Apocalypse.
before he who wields the Slayer of chaos.
Consort of Corn.
That helps us out immensely. The Writhing Fortress, Warriors of Chaos are now on our side.
Shotanuku. Lord Suax Bar.
Alright, so we've got a powerful ally in Archaon now. The question that stands before us now. Well, before we deal with all this, because these two armies are going to have to deal with it. If he retreats to Kazakh Raziak, or Karak Raziak,
Tagrungron Apgru. Awanrag. Rikazen Ungrim Sepu.
I'll lose one set of Hobgoblin Archers. Take the labor. You got Metal Storm, which is awesome. I was kind of hoping to do that with Skaldrish, but I clicked on the wrong lord. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let's get extra powder. Demonsmith has the Reforge ability, which would allow us to repair a lot. Alright, missile resistance, ally reload skill. Yeah, let's get the Reforge ability, because we're probably going to get that with our Lord.
Needs no other.
Odiol Venglin. Abgrund.
And that secures this area for us.
Jar Unkuz.
And puts us in a position to go after Ungrim Iron Fist. I'll get Thirst for Magic on him. And Dark Subjugation. And our Castellan. Get Piercing Shots and then Bandolier and keep increasing him. Gotta get increased mobility at some point too. We swap you over to Encamp Stance. Start moving you into the Empire.
Moving. Waddle. Draj da Barapu.
Alright, so we still have the two
Impossible.
enemy armies up here. They're not really moving anywhere. Not too worried about that. Convoy dispatches are available. We do have one that we can send out. He's returning to the capital. Monster Commander. Let's go with... we'll go with our Ogre Controller. We have lots of armaments and lots of gold. Like, lots of gold. We need some labor. So we can do the Karankar route. Dispatch him to Karankar. And then next turn we'll have another convoy that's done. Now, our infantry explicit army is up here. It does have the Demonsmith and it has a lot of Infernal Guard. So let's check the forge. Can we give our Infernal Guard Hellforged yet? Does not look like we can. It's interesting. They have the Rune of Sundering in already. Making 113 per turn. I don't think we'll do anything with that right now. We could possibly do it when we start getting some more armaments output per turn. And next turn we're going to have the factory compound and everything. So unassigned skill points. This is our convoy. He's getting all that on that. What is his convoy looking like? Okay, so he's got some dwarf warriors, some hobgoblins, got a lot of monsters. Could go with... it's kind of tough to choose. Let's go, I think, with Black Shard Bulwark for him. Upgrade those few infantry that he has. We'll let the other nations go and see what's up. We have lots of resources, we have lots of money. We have quite a few armaments. I would like to wipe out the Great Orthodoxy here pretty quick and start working towards other things. Yeah, we'll sacrifice a few hobgoblins. When that wipes out Imric's forces, which is definitely a good thing. It's a couple of dragons that are gone. You know, we'll accept the peace treaty in the south for right now, because we kind of need it. Let the Ashen recover a little bit and get him some more infantry. It's an underway interception. We'll decline that attack. And there's only 80 nations left, 81 including us. Most of them are so weak. Like, it's kind of scary. Top knots are gone. Got an ambusher that we discovered. Another convoy complete. And the Zorna's cool building structures are almost as maxed out as they could possibly be. Producing lots, being all strong. Yeah, they're all set. Labor organization, workforce diktats. Yeah, we'll go with labor organization for right now, unless sorcery has something better for us. We do have mass sacrifices, which is nice, but does military have anything? We're not really using war machines right now. Let's go with weapons of war. We have some artillery out there. Do they have a garrison in the Griffinwood? They have a fairly large garrison in the Griffinwood. And this is the new, one of the new events for the Changeling, who is not on this map right now, which is good. And we'll have to bring Astragoth towards Fort Jakova. Deal with it there. Kind of regretting that we didn't do the underway interception, but no sense in crying over it now. We might be able to ambush him on the surface.
How I burn to annihilate you.
Who are you allied with? You are not allied with Karak Kadrin. How many settlements do you have? 4? Fort Jakova, and the 3 down here. I kind of want to go to peace with them so that we can start fighting everything else.
Dakuasta Elgram, Zul Unajar, Dantalaj, Angva Grimazul, Zibatu Tafleg.
Alright, so we'll get these 2 armies positioned. You have a Lamassu, not a Bale Taurus. And you have just a Great Taurus. Okay, that's why it's looking all different. I need these two armies to split up so that we can start pushing in towards, you know, the real prize, which is Karaz or Karak for us. I think I can consider everything a victory if we get to Karaz or Karak. We have achieved a short campaign victory, haven't we? Those are destroyed, and we've done that. So yes, we have achieved the short victory. Who's still lacking on resources here? The Northern World Edge Mountains. They need people. So if we take those guys from there, send them up there, we are at full working capacity, and there we go. And let's check down here with our buddy, the Ashen.
Izan Domidash.
Alright, so he has pretty much everything that we want. No, we're gonna go with firing drills, because that's more of a Chaos Dwarf thing.
Makas da Drashkazad. Hashut bin da Drashkazad.
So the 17 units that he has, we cancel that out. We have 2 Frostworms now. We take the Ash Ridge Mountains. We might be able to wipe out the elves that are down here. We just lost an Iron Demon, but that's fine.
Cinderbraj.
Let's make it so you can start getting some troops in place. We can do a lot down here right now. And let's check the Conclave Tower, because we should have everything on it once we have Servants of the Conclave. Everything else is ours, so nothing doing there. Alright, that's one of our caravans, so we should still have a caravan to send out. We need armaments right now. Money for slaves? Yeah, let's send it that way. I would use the nomenclature that we've been trying to use, but can't be bothered right now. A lot of things I gotta get done. Dress out the Ashen, get him all set up. Ideally, we'll be able to run him all the way down and just wipe out what's left of Imric's forces.
On the battlefield.
He has 4 settlements left. So we got 1, 2, 3. Where is the 4th settlement that Imric has? I'm not seeing it. The western provinces are pushing in hard. Gulch is the last one there, and the Sump Pit, can't say, but Karakazul, we can start taking over the mines and everything down here and push up from the south as well, weaken the dwarves as we go. Might be a good way to side punch them here. Might even have to get another lord to deal with it. Oh, that actually serves no purpose here. We want to get Prague and Kislev itself all ramped up. Okay, so this should be fine. Hopefully we don't lose these armies to this, but it could happen. It could happen. It's nice having a little bit of an understanding of the Chaos Dwarfs now, but we're coming very close to the end of Hashut Rising, so I think the next one we're going to go into is probably going to be either the Changeling or some other evil inclined one. When we got a close victory here, I'll take it, and we'll replenish our forces. Knocking out the Slayer King is definitely good, and we're down to 79 nations against us, so we'll see how that works. We might do a Total War playthrough. Pick an army and just fight everybody. Don't care about anything else. Confederate if we can, but see how it works out. But I think we're going to call it a little bit early this week, guys. I do have a lot of real-world commitments that I have to take care of. So if you liked the video, guys, please consider hitting that like button. If you'd like to join up with the 232, join me in this or other Let's Plays, just hit that subscribe button. And make sure you turn your notifications on so you don't miss when a new video goes out. And remember, guys, life is a game, so play to win. And until next time, take care.